Dr. Bella, and today we are going to do a full dancer's stretch. Okay, so this will actually open up every part from the neck all the way down. Let's get started. All right, let's start. We're sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. I like to keep my feet open, but if you can't do that, that's all right. And take your hands to your knees and take a big breath up. And blow it out the mouth. One more time, big breath. And blow it out the mouth. Now take your palms and press them down. Take one ear to the shoulder, press the opposite hand down. Stay here and breathe. Keep the spine straight. On the other side, ear to shoulder, opposite palm down. Try to keep your back straight. Good, you should feel that all the way down. And if your arms don't stretch all the way down, that's okay. Just start pushing your palms down. Now let's lean forward. Let's walk our way down to wherever you can go is fine. You do not have to go all the way down, but if you want, you can try to put your elbows on the floor. And if you want to go even further, make a tripod with your hands and place your forehead right down into that little tripod. Now stay here and breathe. A couple of nice big breaths here. Great, now walk it over to one side. And you're going to feel a stretch right through there, all the way down. Open up. Big breath in. Breath out. Wonderful. Let's walk it all the way around. And reaching over. Big breath in. And out. See if you can go just a little bit further. And now walk it to the center. Now what I want you to do is lean back just a little bit. See if you can switch the feet. Wonderful. Again, big breath in. Exhale. This time, take your hands behind your head, and as you inhale, stretch out. Exhale, let the chin come down, and the elbows wrap in toward each other. The chin is coming toward the chest, but the spine stays straight. And open the elbows, release down. Now let's walk it out. The other leg is in front now, so you'll feel a stretch in that leg. And remember to be patient with yourself always. You know, I've been doing dance for about 30 years and I still can't put my leg behind my head, and that is perfectly fine. So all you gotta do is show up and do you, okay? Relax and release into that stretch. The hips open, keep the buttocks down, and then you lift up, and let's walk it over this way now first. You want to try to keep that open in case you don't let it roll up, okay? Coming over there, you feel a nice stretch all through this part here. It's so tight. Breathing out, come in, walk your way right on over to the other side. Then hold it here, but don't hold your breath. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, come to the front. Great. Now let's start to slide. I think I have a piece of hair right there. Woo, that drives me crazy. Okay, we're gonna slide our chest. Just slide one side, slide to the other, slide. We're just opening up the back. Slide. One more. Now let's stretch the heart open. And then exhale all the air out. Inhale. Exhale. Your breath is so important. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's see if we can do a couple of circles. So slide to the side, to the front, to the side. Come back. And just rotate. You don't have to be perfect. 3. We're going to do the exhale right here and the inhale here. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. more. Exhale, last one, inhale. Exhale, let's go to the other side right here. Slide, front, side, back. Inhaling here. Exhale, churning that energy. 3, 4, we're going 4 more times. Keep the hips down. We got 2 more after this. Here we go. If you're doing this with me, wake up that spine 1 more time. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's come seated. This is a staff pose, so stretch both legs out. Now, if your hamstrings are really tight, you might be up here. This is totally fine, okay? What I don't want you to do is curl over in your back. So try to stay straight, and if this is all you can do, this is fine. Stay right here. Press your hands down. Push your heels out. Think of lifting your heels. You don't really have to lift the heels up, but do think of lifting them up. That you want that energy out. And with the spine as straight as you can, walk out until you feel that ooh, and then stay right there and breathe. With time, everything goes, releases. We just got to be patient enough to allow our body to do that without ego trips or trying to compare or challenge ourselves. A lot of times we want to challenge ourselves and think about what we used to be able to do 20 years ago instead of thinking about the miraculous things we're doing right now. Now, if you can reach, reach out and see if you can grab the outsides of the feet. And again, inhale, exhale, the elbows slowly come down to the floor. They don't have to touch unless you're real flexible and you want to go there. We keep breathing in. And exhale, fold down. And now point the toes and feel a stretch on the top of the feet. And really, you can even push that out, that energy out off the toes. And then fold down and just let your head just kind of relax a little bit. Release the tension. You should feel no stress in the back. All of this is here in the calves, the hamstrings, and now even the top of the foot. And then walk your hands up. Most wonderful. Take the left hand to the inside of the thigh. Flex the right foot. Sit up tall. Arms come straight up. Reach out and grab a hold. Now take your left hand to the outside of the foot and your right hand to the inside of the arch. And pull down, nice and gentle. Now typically we're holding these about 15 seconds. Coming up, you can go to 20 seconds, but after that you're going to risk injury the longer you hold it, okay? So even as professional dancers, we try not to go over a certain length of time. You put too much stress on there. Okay, the other leg, so let's take our left leg out, our right leg in, and then sit straight up, real tall. Arms up, lift up overhead, exhale, reach out. Grab a hold of the foot if you can, and I want you to think of that, this going back into the hip socket. You're reaching forward, arms are out, and you're gently pulling, okay? Remember, if your knee's bent, that's okay, that's okay. Now I want you to take your right hand to the outside of the foot, the left hand to the inside arch, and pull down. Keep that breathing going. And then coming up, we're walking ourselves up. And now come into a kneeling position. This is the way I find easiest to teach my students how to do a spinal twist properly. Still got hair in my eyes. There we go. So take your hands and lean to one side. Now, typically you want to start with your right leg. Why? Because we are going to be working on the digestive system and your ascending and descending colon. And when you have your right leg, you're going to work on the proper motion. Probably know this, the motion that goes down this way. So we're going to actually massage and squeeze this right side first, and then eliminate with the left side. So if it's opposite for you, just vary that right now, okay? So here's one, this is how I like to do this, but the other variation is that you can stick your leg out if that doesn't feel good, and you can wrap it, okay? But just for the point of here, we're gonna bring that foot in, cross it over, take your arms out, wrap and hold, hug it in tight, 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 tight. You should already feel a nice stretch right here. Neck, a royal princess, lift up tall, breathe in, and exhale, take the hand behind, breathe in, arm comes up, exhale, the elbow comes to the outside of the knee, press the knee in toward the body, lift the spine tall. If it feels good, look behind you to that shoulder. If not, look right here, okay? And breathe. Now you're gonna feel like your belly is really crunched here. So a lot of the breath is gonna be in the diaphragm, the back, and the chest, okay? Remembering that you're massaging those organs. And release, and let's do the other side. So come back to the kneeling posture, take both hands on the other side, that foot comes across, and it's here. So remember that it's not tucked under the buttocks and you're not leaning over, you are sitting directly on both buttocks, okay? Lift tall, inhale. Grab a hold of that knee and really pull it into you. Now inhale and exhale, take that left hand behind you. Arm up, inhale. Exhale, the elbow comes to the outside of the knee, bring the knee in toward the body, and as you exhale, execute that twist. If it feels fine, look over your shoulder. If not, look straight on the other side there. Sometimes you can get a lot of tension in your neck, and I want you to just honor wherever you are today. Keep that knee coming in toward the body. And then release. Wonderful. Let's come into hands and knees or tabletop position. Our hands are right underneath our shoulders and our knees are underneath our sinkers. Yes, our hips. And you're going to inhale, arch like a cat. And then exhale, curl and tuck under, let the head hang, and then inhale. And exhale, curl under and inhale up. And exhale down and inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's add a little movement onto this. So let's inhale. Use your triceps there. And then exhale and tuck the tailbone down and reach down onto the heels. And inhale, glide the body through. Inhale up. Drinking that oxygen. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone and release that lower back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale back. And now we're going to go in reverse. So come back to tabletop. And this time you're going to lunge just a little bit forward. Keep your elbows soft. And push back. Curl the tailbone in. Push forward. And back. So inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. So come to sitting in the center of your mat. Now, no matter where you are, I'm going to demonstrate if you're really tight in your hip flexors. You might be right here. And that is just fine. What you don't want is you don't want your legs to roll forward, if you can see that. I don't want your legs to roll forward. They need to be out. So in ballet, if we're practicing ballet, we literally push out with our heels. You don't have to try that, but I'll show you what it looks like. You've got to push back and push your heels out, okay? But you can just stretch out as you need to. All right, once you get there, straighten your spine, take your hands behind you, and push yourself forward just a little bit more, okay? Do you feel that real openness there? Good, rock your pelvis just a little bit to open. Hands above the knees, never on the knee joints. Just rocking and opening, the feet are flexed. Legs are strong. Let's take our hands down and just try and walk it out a little bit. Exhale, inhale. There you go. Good. Keep going. Elbows can come down to the floor if you need to. If they don't make it there, that is okay. Look, no judgment on yourself, right? Really push those feet out. So the pelvis is rotating this way, okay? And then you're coming back up. Wonderful. Hand comes to the inside. Stretch over. Reach. Long, 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 long. Oh, that feels amazing. Now don't hold your breath. Let's do the other side. Reach over and stretch. Really open. You want to make sure you don't fall forward or too far back where you hurt your back. You're just right over and stretching. And hey, if you're not there, you can come up like this. Okay? Totally fine. Breathing, breathing, breathing. You'll hear me say that again and again because sometimes we'll hold our breath and we're not even aware we're doing it. Arm up, and now we're going to rotate the body to one side. Now our whole body is facing that leg. Let's walk ourselves down. If you can reach and grab a hold of your foot, do so. If not, you can come to your leg or keep your hands planted on the floor. Here we go. Let's breathe. Back is flat. The other hip stays cemented down onto the floor. Reach a little more if you can. Always opening and being patient. Now we're going to walk it all the way around. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And you can come up here. You can come up here and go, whoo, where am I at? Feel it out. Love your body, the spiritual spacesuit you're in. Take good care of it. Got lots of life to live, and you want to keep your body strong and healthy. Keep going. Great, great. And one side might be tighter than the other. That's totally normal. For a lot of women, their left sides are tighter than their right, so it's okay. Breathe in and exhale. And good. We're going to walk it back to the center and all the way up. Wonderful. Come back. Now, let's see. I think I have to scoot back just a little bit more to show you this here. All right. Let's see. Now we're going to work the inner thigh. So you want your feet to come in more. I might have to come back even more. Okay. So you want your feet to come in more. You want your hands to be placed on the inside. Your legs are rotated out. You see how they were here? Rotate them out. And this one, you only need a few of them to do because they're so effective. So hold your anchor right here, lift a few inches off the floor, and release. Keep the toe pointed, and 2, and 3. You're just warming these up right here, and 4. You already feeling that? And 5, and 1 more, and 6. Other side, here we go, and 1, and 2. Don't let it plop to the ground. And 3. And 4. Hold it steady. And 5. And 6. Let's go 4 on this side. Here we go. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Get ready on this side. Here we go. And 1. And 2. And 3. How are we doing? And 4. Let's go 2 on this side. Oh my goodness. 1. 2. Bella, what are you doing to me? Other side. 1. And 2. Let's go singles. Here we go. And 1. And 1. Really, just a couple more times. Here we go. 1. And 1. Now take a break. Take a breath. Take a breath. Here we go. Are you ready? We're going to do both. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Hold, hold, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Massage it out. Great. Now, we're going to do a side stretch from this position. So come into a kneeling position. Take your hand to one side. And we're going to stretch the leg out and reach the arm over. Reach out. You can look down to the floor. You can look up to the hand. You can look right at me. Great. Coming down. And let's do the other side. And reach over. Stretch. And up. Marvelous. Now let's work into some lunges, and we're also going to stretch out our quads. So coming into tabletop position, again, step the right foot forward, keep the left knee down, stretch it back. This is a low lunge, so your knee and your ankle want to be in one direct position in one line, okay? You can push it a little bit forward, but you don't want to break it over the toe. Okie doke? You should feel a good stretch right here. So let's take the arms up, interlace the fingers, reach up and look at the thumbs. Keep breathing. A little deeper if you can. Keep opening that body. Reaching up. And arms come down. Wonderful. Now left hand is on the inside. My shoulder is rested on the knee. I'm going to reach behind, draw my hand down toward the tailbone, bend my knee and reach back for my foot. And oh my goodness, there is a quad stretch you're going to love. Breathe, yes. And release. And now we're going to shift our weight back and lift that foot up. This is our half stretch. Okay, so you're pulling back. The back is as flat as you can get it. There you go. And pull and stretch. Stretch. You should feel it all right here. Down a little bit more if you want to. And now we're going to shift our weight forward. Place our hands on either side of the foot. Raise up on that back leg. Switch. Come down onto the knees. Nice and slow. Left foot forward. Relax that back foot. Make sure you're in good alignment there. Pushing down into the space. And then arms come up to heaven. Reaching and looking. Arms are up, and the hips are down, and nothing is crunching. Nothing is crunching here because you're lifting. You're not thinking about trying to crunch back. You're just rising up, okay? Wonderful. And the hands come down. My right hand is on the inside. My shoulder is rested here. This gives you good alignment, posture. Take your hand all the way down to the tailbone. Past it, reach, reach, reach for that foot and bring it in. And then drink up that breath. Still with me? Good. And let's release that foot. want to increase the stretch. And now coming forward, go ahead and elevate on that back foot. Make yourself nice and strong. Press. You're going to come back into plank. And then just hold your plank for a minute. Let your belly be strong. And we're going to bend our elbows. See if you can come down to chaturanga. Release the feet. And come up into a baby cobra. So you take your elbows underneath here and pull. I feel like you're going to be pulling your abdominals off of your pubic bones. So you're lifting it up, and watch what happens when you rise from that position. It increases this openness. So you want to be open in the chest and lifting from the abs. And now hands need to come back behind the chest right here. Okay? Draw the elbows in, press up, and come down into child's pose. Let the hands relax wherever you can get them is comfortable. Come to a seated position. I'll face you. Now let's drop the chin to the chest and circle. And 2. And 3. And 1 more. And 4. Let's come to the center and reverse. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Take a breath up. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Thank you guys for joining me today on opening and this dancer stretch. Do this a little bit every day. It's short and highly effective, and in a little bit of time you will find yourself feeling so much stronger and more flexible. See you guys again.